We're back, it's Saturday morning and we're on for another zig session, and today I'm on another flash in Crewe, trying my luck on a different water. So this wasn't my original plan. I was going to go to Serpentine and have a go on there because it's a small water and I'll be able to like scope the water out dead easy with the zigs, because it's usually empty this time of year. I was going to go there, but somebody's booked the day slot and pipped me to the post, so I couldn't be bothered waiting till 10 o'clock to get on the water for the night slot. So I've come to here instead. Fished this quite a bit last year, not released all the videos because my channel went down for 3 months, and basically that was when I was fishing it. So I've got about five vids to put out next year, so I'll probably start putting them out in May or something after the piking season. So yeah, so I'm here. Like I said, I've fished it a bit, but today I'm on the zigs and we'll see how it goes. I'm not too convinced yet, but we'll see. A couple of reasons why I didn't want to come here is it's snaggy, very snaggy, and it's quite awkward to fish to stop you getting snagged. But I don't know how that's going to pan out on the zigs if I get a run. And the second reason is you've not got much water if somebody comes next to you, so like basically I won't be able to cast the zigs around and try different spots. To the left of me is really snaggy, as in it's unfishable, and you're not allowed fishing the snags anyway, which is understandable because you'll probably just get cut off straight away. And then like if somebody comes to the right of you, you've only got like a little tiny bit of water in front of you to scope out. And going off last year, if the fish are not in front of you, they're just not there. It's like fishing a canal, they're just not there. You can't cast further into the middle or margins, they're just not there. So you usually get like a run, and then you'll get 2 or 3 runs, and then it'll go dead again, and then the bream moving. That's what was happening to me last year. So yeah, if they're not, so that's why I want to go Serp, because then you've got the hole in the winter, you've got like most of the lake to yourself, so you can just have a cast around and move pegs and whatever. But at the moment, as you can see, there's no one on down this side of the lake, and there was somebody doing the night on the other side, and they've just packed up now and they're just going. So basically there's only me on the lake. And you know what, that's one of the best things about this time of the year. It's not quite freezing yet, although last week it went cold, went to like 2 degrees overnight. It's quite mild today. It's 10, it's going up to 10, but it's only 1,016, so the pressure's down than the last 2 weeks when I was at the other flash. So we'll see how that pans out. Different water, different beast this. I've upped my zig line to 15 because the snags, and there's 20s in here, so I've got to give myself a chance. But yeah, I was going to say then, in the last 3 sessions including today, I've seen 2 people on the bank, and that's it. Usually this is like, there's usually 4 or 5 on now. It's got quite popular. The other flash there's usually a few on, but just been on my own, bloody brill. But next week snow's forecast, so this could be my last zig session for a bit, because I've got got the boat booked. Well, I'll hopefully get on the boat next week. Not booked yet because you can't. Hopefully get on the boat next week, and then the week after we've got something planned, me and Stu, if it comes off. So a bit of piking, so we'll see what happens with that. So anyway, back to this session. I'm basically fishing at the moment just to the far bank there. It's done me alright in the summer, as you'll probably see on the videos, but done me alright. I might try the middle after. I've tried that stump, I've had a couple off that stump, but the far bank is usually the one for me. But I am going to move them around today. I have brought some sloppy spod as well. No bait boats, not allowed, so I'll be chucking that in, but I'm going to leave that for a couple of hours at least, see if I can get a bite just on the zigs first. Basically I'm doing exactly the same as the other flash, I'm just going to ease myself into it and see what happens. If anything, a fish will do me today, just a run and a fish. I'll be happy with that. I don't think it's going to be as prolific as the other flash, but these are bigger fish in here and they fight like mad in the summer, so I'm a bit nervous about getting one on the Zig. It's forecast dry apart from in about half an hour, so I think I'm going to get everything covered up, and then once that passes, then hopefully it's going to be dry for the rest of the day. So I'm just going to sort my gear out now, get everything under cover, and then we'll have a catch up unless something happens beforehand. But at the moment I've got a krill and the yellow pop up on my zigs for now anyway. It's like I said, 2 and 2.5 foot I think they were. So we'll see how that goes. I did get a funny bleep before, but there was loads of ducks over me zig, and he had a 3 and a bit footer, so I think it was a duck, but I'm not 100%. But anyway, so that's what I'm fishing at the moment. The ducks have actually buggered off now, and the seagulls have been dive bombing everywhere. I don't know why, not put any bait in. But anyway, I'm going to get my stuff covered over now and then see what happens. I've just seen a decent fish show. It didn't come out of the water, but it rolled and it sounded and looked half decent, and it was about 3/4 the way out, not right on the margins. So I've just chopped my right hand zig, my 2.5 foot zig over to it, and I'm going to give it half an hour there now and see what happens. My left rod's just still over there. I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to put any spot on spot over him yet. Just these seagulls are a nightmare. As soon as it goes in, they'll be over smacking it, so I can't be bothered yet. Oh, that looked a decent fish there. As you can see, water clarity is a lot better than the last place, which gives me a little bit of confidence. That's about 2.5 foot deep there, and you can see bottom quite easily, so that gives me a bit more confidence. And also I'm going to try a bit of black foam later, I think. I might try with them black foam with the little yellow eyes again. I might put that back on, try that after. Probably can't tell on there, but it's well coming down. It's that dead fine stuff that wets you through. But yeah, wind's got up and everything now. I'm just hoping this passes over. Doesn't feel very zig fishing weather to me, this. Well, it's a lot colder than last week and a lot slower fishing as well. Yeah, nothing's happened. I've kept one of my rods in the same area. The other rod, where it's raining, I've been flicking it around. I've been near the stump, been to my right. I've not brought any in the middle yet, but not seen any fish to cast to, because it's pretty cold, miserable, and pressure's a bit lower, so maybe that's the reason. But yeah, not seen a fish to cast to or anything, so yeah, I don't know what to do. I've just put I've tried a few different colours. I've put black on. The only thing I've not tried is red. I think I might, yeah, not put a red one on yet. But I've just put a yellow zig liner back on at like 2.5 foot or something. As soon as I go above 3 and a bit foot, the seagulls pick it up, same as at the other place. So I'm a bit limited really. The only thing I've not done is gone down to like a 1.5 foot, but I've not seen any fish or anything to. I don't know if they're just not in front of me or they're in the snags or what, but I'm not too despondent because I've been on here. I've never fished it this late in the year, but I've been on here and had nothing till the last hour, and then I've had 2 or 3 fish or something the last couple of hours just because they've moved onto me. So I'm not too despondent at the moment. The only thing I could do is go to the swims up here, cast to the far bank and then walk my rods back, because there's no one fishing. There's no one on the lake still. Looks like I'm going to be the only one today, the only idiot here. So yeah, I just if I see anything, I'm just going to cast a rod to it and leave it there for an hour. Yeah, I think I'm going to put a couple of spoms in a bit. like I say, it's 11 o'clock-ish, I think it's just gone 11 o'clock and nothing's happened, so nearly halfway through the session. God, they just go too quick. But yeah, I've got my little mini spom on, but I might put my big one on and just put 1 or 2 spoms in and just see what happens. Oh, the sun's just breaking the clouds now. First bit of sunshine. Hopefully it'll bring the fish on. Nothing was doing, so I thought, you know what, I'll reel my rods in, go for a walk. And as I was reeling my rods in, I spotted the bailiff walking down, so I thought, I'll tell you what, I'll take my card to him, save his legs. And I got a few swims down on the other side of the snags, and I was talking to bailiff, and it was the guy from the Flash the other week, and he said, how did you do? I was telling him, and I went, you know what, I've not seen a fish, and mid-sentence one tail walked out, and I went, well, that's mad, isn't it? And he said, maybe worth a move, and I was like, yeah, I think you might be right. So I've moved down to this part of the lake towards the car park, chucked my rod in, and as I chucked my rod in, another one tail walked out in near enough the same spot. It might have been the same fish, so I've just dropped my rod on it, and then as I put my rod on the rest, one to my right tail walked out. So I've seen 3 fish in 15 minutes. So I've just put my rods on them and see what happens. Got to be worth a try, hasn't it? Bloody hell, I've not seen anything all day, so it's 2 o'clock. I've got 2 hours. Hopefully I'm in the right spot now. I might just move one of my rods a bit closer to that fish has just jumped out. But yeah, it was a common, it looked about £14 the common that come out, and then the other one I didn't quite see, it was in the corner of my eye, but it proper come out, so it looks like I've been in the wrong side of the snags. They must have followed the wind today. So anyway, I've got 2 hours, let's try and nick a bite. I am trying and moving and everything and putting bait in, and we'll move spots, trying different zigs. I've tried everything today, so see if I can get one at the end. Just one fish would do me. So this is where I've moved to, not that it's doing any good. I've got one just open water where that fish boshed out, and I've got one just over towards the snags to my right a bit, but nothing's happening except for the seagulls that just dive bombed me, because it must be a bit shallower. Never mind, I'll have to take a foot off the zig. Well, yeah, I saw loads of bubbles when it went flat calm before, loads of bubbles, but I think they were bream just outside up there in open water. Freaking seagulls are doing me head in. Right, I'm going to have to shorten my zig because they're attacking it. Pretty much at the end of my session now. I've only got about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that. I think I'm going to call it quits in a bit. I'm just going to have a slow pack up. Places like a bombs it because I moved swims. But yeah, disappointing session. I knew it was going to happen at some point. I'm not going to catch every time, and I did say I'm going to vlog them all, even if I blank, just to keep track of my progress really on the zigs. But yeah, don't know what's gone wrong today. They must just not be playing ball. I think I've not been on the fish for the first half of the session, and then they're still not. One's come out again near where I was fishing, and it's still not took it. I've just chucked a black one on now for the last 20 minutes, see what happens. I've had a yellow one on, but yeah, piece of black foam with 2 little rubber maggots, yellow rubber maggots I put on. So we'll just see if that makes a difference, but don't know. Maybe the cold snap this week has knocked it. I'm just making excuses now. I don't know, but it's been pretty rough weather today, with the wind and the rain early on. It's gone okay now. It's nicest part of the day again. But sun's setting now. It's going to be dark in 45 minutes, so I'm probably going to give it 15 and then shoot myself. But yeah, not really learned much from this session. I don't really know what I could have done different apart from fish a different swim, but I just relied on me knowledge of this water from the summer, and didn't work for whatever reason. But yeah, as soon as I moved to this half, I seen more fish show than I have all day, so there was something in that. So I think they must have followed the wind today, and they were down this end more. But surprised really, because it was cold as well, the wind. So anyway, so don't think I'll be zigging now for a few weeks. Boat hopefully next week, and then something else, some other pike fishing we're thinking of doing for a night, and then whatever, I'll see what the weather does. But yeah, don't really know what to take from this session apart from a blank, but I'm still fishing. If anything happens in the next 15 minutes, I'll be back, but can't see it. It's been dead all day, literally nothing. Just not even had a liner. You must still get liners on zigs, you must still swim into your line and that. But yeah, absolutely dead. I'd like to know how that guy had done. He was fishing on that swim there, that one. He was fishing there last night. I'd love to know how many he caught, just out of interest. But this is when I need Stu with me to see how he would do on the bottom, because I know how to fish it on the bottom. But I have blanked on here, to be honest. I've been breamed out. That's one good thing on zigs, you don't get any bream, or unless you put bread on. So that's a good thing, you're not getting loads of beeps and recasting all the time. But I've worked pretty hard. Oh, fucking seagulls again. I've just put yeah, they got me zig again. Pain in the ass. Yeah, you can hear it. We just bombed. It's about 1.5 foot into the water as well. They're actually diving out the sky and hitting it. So I can't really go any. I can only do a few depths because of that. They just keep bombarding her. Ah well. Then we're just going to write this session off as a bad day at the office. Right, catch up with you soon. Sort this bloody rod out. Nicest part of the day now.